Welcome back to Bismill's News Corner. Today, we're diving into the intricate world of international relations. From territorial disputes to historical grievances, these relationships showcase the multifaceted nature of global diplomacy. We'll explore some of the most strained and complex relationships between countries, where history, politics, and ideology collide. So, let's embark on this journey of understanding how nations interact, clash, and sometimes find paths to peace. The Kashmir conflict is rooted in the 1947 partition of British India, leading to the creation of India and Pakistan. Both nations claim the region, which has strategic significance and a majority Muslim population. This territorial dispute has sparked numerous wars and skirmishes, notably in 1947, 1965, and 1999. Despite numerous peace talks and international mediation efforts, a lasting solution remains elusive. The conflict has severely impacted civilian life, leading to human rights concerns on both sides. The international community remains concerned about the possibility of a nuclear confrontation, given both nations possess nuclear weapons.
The Korean Peninsula remains a focal point of international tension since the 1950 to 1953 Korean War. The DMZ is one of the most militarized borders in the world, symbolizing ongoing hostility. North Korea's nuclear program poses a significant threat, prompting international sanctions. Efforts for reconciliation have seen moments of hope, but are often short-lived.
Israel and Iran's relationship is marked by historical enmity and geopolitical rivalry. Israel perceives Iran's nuclear ambitions as an existential threat, leading to a policy of preemptive strikes and intelligence operations. Iran supports militant groups opposed to Israel, such as Hezbollah, complicating regional dynamics. These proxy conflicts have led to periodic escalations, with both sides engaging in military actions that threaten broader regional stability. The international community's efforts to mediate this conflict have had limited success, with both nations remaining steadfast in their positions.
The annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2014 marked a significant escalation in tensions between Russia and Ukraine. The conflict has resulted in thousands of deaths and widespread displacement, with ongoing skirmishes in eastern Ukraine. NATO's presence in Eastern Europe has increased, reflecting concerns over Russian aggression. The situation remains volatile, with diplomatic efforts struggling to find common ground between the two nations. Crimea's annexation has led to questions about the legitimacy of borders and the right to self-determination.
China's claim over Taiwan remains a critical point of tension in East Asia. Taiwan operates as a self-governing entity with its own democratic system, yet China insists it is a breakaway province. Military drills and incursions into Taiwan's air defense identification zone have heightened tensions. The US maintains a policy of strategic ambiguity, providing military support to Taiwan while officially recognizing the One China policy. Economic ties between China and Taiwan add another layer of complexity, with significant trade and investment flowing between the two. Despite these economic connections, political reconciliation remains elusive.
The US-Venezuela relationship has deteriorated significantly under Nicolas Maduro's presidency, marked by economic sanctions and political isolation. Sanctions have targeted Venezuela's oil industry, worsening the economic crisis and leading to widespread poverty. Maduro's government accuses the US of imperialism and interference. The influence of China and Russia complicates the geopolitical landscape. Millions of Venezuelans face food and medicine shortages. Turkey and Greece have long-standing disputes over territorial waters and airspace in the Aegean Sea. These disputes are rooted in historical grievances, particularly relating to the Ottoman Empire. Periodic military confrontations often lead to cycles of conflict and uneasy truces. Both nations have much to gain from cooperation, yet the path to peace remains fraught with obstacles. Japan and South Korea share a complicated history, particularly regarding Japan's colonial rule over Korea from 1910 to 1945. Issues such as forced labor and the comfort women controversy remain contentious, with periodic flare-ups in diplomatic tensions. Despite being key economic partners and allies in the region, these historical grievances continue to impede full reconciliation. trade disputes and security cooperation are frequently affected by these underlying tensions. The international community, particularly the United States, plays a role in mediating these tensions. The Nagorno-Karabakh conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan stems from ethnic and territorial disputes dating back to the Soviet era. Multiple wars and ongoing skirmishes, notably in 2020, have resulted in significant casualties and displacement. International mediation efforts, led by the OSCE Minsk Group, have struggled to establish a lasting peace. The role of regional powers, such as Russia and Turkey, further complicates the situation. The conflict highlights the challenges of resolving ethnic and territorial disputes in a post-Soviet context. The relationship between Serbia and Kosovo remains fraught since Kosovo's unilateral declaration of independence in 2008. Serbia, backed by Russia, does not recognize Kosovo's sovereignty. The European Union has facilitated dialogues, but progress is slow. Historical grievances from the Yugoslav wars influence their dynamics. Understanding these strained relationships highlights the complexity of international diplomacy. Each conflict we've explored today is a testament to the intricate web of historical grievances, territorial disputes, and differing ideologies that nations navigate daily. While conflicts persist, diplomatic efforts continue, striving for resolution and stability. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into global affairs. Let us know in the comments which international relationships you'd like to explore next.